happy to spend Hanukkah time together. Having you here makes our evening much better.
Your support of Torah is a mitzvah that's true. We share in all of the learning we do.
Israel, for what does it pray? What gift from Hashem do they seek every day?
A gift from Hashem, free from strife, the land of our fathers and a peaceful life.
Elohim natan lecha lematana
מתנה טובה להביא תביא.
ניתן לך שדות ירוקים, פרחים ועצים לבלבים, נהרות נחלים וימים, שמיים ירח כוכבים. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה דבר גדול, דבר נפלא. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה את החיים על פני האדמה. נתן לך חגים ושבתות, את ישראל ארץ האבות. ידיים וראש להגשים חלומות, נתן לך את כל הנפלאות. נתן לך דברים כל כך יפים, להביא לעולם ילדים, להאזין לשירים, לראות צבעים, אומר רבו מעשיך אלוקים. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה דבר גדול, דבר נפלא. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה את החיים על פני האדמה. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה דבר גדול, דבר נפלא. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה את החיים על פני האדמה. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה דבר גדול, דבר נפלא. אלוקים נתן לך במתנה את החיים על פני האדמה.
As we stand here this evening, what do you see? The future of our people. You, and me.
As you look very closely at me for the power to be anything that we want to be.
I am a child, and the road ahead is paved with possibility, laughter and smiles. When I'm with you, I'm soaring high and free. When you're in my world, I believe in me. I look into your eyes and see that I can be stronger, I can be brave, I can be anything, anything I wanna be. Oh, anything I wanna be. I have the power, I have the courage, I am a hero. Everything I need is inside of me, is inside of me. Life throws me fire, and fate will test me 10 million ways. Sometimes I'm tired, oh, it's hard to see the light of better days. But then I dare to dream, I find a hope for more. Wish for all you gave and see that I can be stronger, I can be brave, I can be anything, anything I wanna be, oh, anything I wanna be. I am the power, I have the courage, I am a hero. Everything I need is inside of me, is inside of me. Life is the people we love and what we give to one another. Loving is giving and giving is life. Life is the people we love and what we give to one another. Loving is giving and giving is life. I can be stronger, I can be brave, I can be anything, anything I wanna be, oh, anything I wanna be. I have the power, I have the courage, I am a hero. Everything I need is inside of me. I can be stronger, I can be braver, I can be anything, anything I wanna be, oh, anything I wanna be. I have the power, I have the courage, I am a hero. Everything I need is inside of me, is inside of me.
I am a fighter. I am a dreamer. I am a hero. Everything I am.
'Cause you believe, 'cause you believe in me.
To raise our voices and song is a must. The song that we sing means the God we trust.
Rabbi and Dr. Millen have taught this lesson well. The message they brought rings forth like a bell.
Yes,
let go into unknown. There's no looking back, there's no turning back. For the first time we come alive. There's no looking back, there's no turning back. Are you where you wanna be? Seeing what you wanna see. Won't you let me take you there? Every second, every minute, every hour, we're gonna watch the world turn around. Feel the moment, feel the people, feel the power. We're gonna watch the world turn around. Open our eyes, here we are alive. Open our hearts, let the love inside. We see the future inside our minds. Oh, 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 oh. Like shooting stars, we will make our way around the planets in outer space. A feeling that we cannot replace. Oh, 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 oh. Your sun's coming up. Your sun's coming up. And day by day we can take our time. Don't run away, we don't need to hide. Shining like gold, we can light the sky. Oh, 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 oh. And all this time that we spend away won't make us stronger, it's only fate. And now we're ready for another day. Oh, 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 oh.
of the things that's evident about the Millens is they're both wicked smart.
I knew Rabbi Millen was a true educator the first time I spoke to him.
He believed the school had to be very professional, and he ran the school with a lot of common sense, and he was fabulous.
In addition to being a fine teacher, she also was a terrific scholar.
It was really like having an academic and friend neighbor right next door.
Honoring them is really honoring a lifetime, really 2 lifetimes of dedication to Jewish education.
Now, I remember years ago when Rabbi Millen was being interviewed for the job, and his name came up, and my father and I went to New York, and we had dinner with Rabbi Millen, and we were both very impressed by him.
At the beginning, he was beating around the bush that they were retiring their principal, and what did I think? Because I had...
Could you recommend someone?
Recommend someone? And then the next time he called, he said, would I be interested? And I said, not really. I'm in a wonderful school here in Westchester, and they were going to build a home for us right on the grounds. And he said, well, what if we got a job for your wife in university as well? I said, I'm coming for an interview tomorrow.
Rochelle came to Wittenberg in the fall of 1988, and I had been here about 3 years, and she impressed me as being a very serious scholar and a very serious teacher.
They're incredible teachers. They know how to take a complex idea and make it not so complex, break it down for their students, whether it's a matter of Jewish history or Jewish law or one of Rambam's tenets. Both Rabbi and Dr. Millen are able to make it accessible to everyone.
I met Rabbi Millen the first time when I came in to be interviewed for the English as a second language teacher in 1988. He recognized immediately that I was very new to the Jewish culture, so he made me feel very welcome, and he and I hit it off immediately.
Ask any of his students, whether they're children or adults who have studied with him, his love of learning is just out there, and everyone can feel it. You can perceive it.
Rabbi Millen, from the beginning, showed me that he had a vision for this school. As an educator, he knew the general studies curriculum as well as I did. And for a Jewish head of school, that is very different.
It's true that the aim was academic excellence in general studies, but there was also academic excellence in the Judaic studies.
Right.
That there really, I mean, this is one thing about Henoch, that Henoch is a person who strives for excellence.
We always shared knowledge together, and Rachel was always very interested, and I felt it was early in those days. Women didn't necessarily go out, but I felt that it was an obligation as much as Rachel, did for me, I had to do for her as a husband.
Rachel Millen was in the forefront of women's advanced Torah study, Jewish studies for women, both personally. She's an academic and a scholar in her own right as a professor at Wittenberg University of Religion.
No one had taught Judaism at Wittenberg before Rochelle Millen in 1988, and students at Wittenberg, many of them have very little understanding of Judaism, and they don't know Jews. And I was always absolutely dumbfounded at the patience and graciousness that Rochelle could muster in dealing with these comments and these characters, and gently lead them into a greater understanding of what it was they were talking about.
And we both consider ourselves very fortunate because we've seen hundreds and hundreds of students who have graduated from the various institutions that we were privileged to have tenure in.
While the Millens are both professionally retired, they're anything but retired from the community.
One thing that we're very happy that after Rabbi Millen left Torah Academy, he stayed in Columbus. And at our new shul, Torah Emet, he's been a major person in the shul. He's helped with different times with different duties in the synagogue, and he's been an inspiration to everybody in the synagogue.
I know Rabbi Millen as a congregant, a mentor, a friend, and a study partner. His love of learning, his love of teaching, suffuses everything that he does.
I remember once he sent me a tape of his chanting of the Book of Lamentations when I was working on some discussion of Lamentations, and it was really wonderful. So we had a great relationship.
Since Rochelle started her academic career relatively late in life and with considerable family responsibility and so on, she couldn't have done these things surely without the support of Henok, and I think that's extraordinary. It testifies to the strength of their marriage and relationship that he would support her in that endeavor.
As we got to spend time together, work together, learn together, I saw them as really, really committed, interesting, and erudite individuals who had so much to share. And really, what they've dedicated their life to is sharing their knowledge and their passions with their students and with the community at large.
He saw my potential, and he didn't stop it. He made it grow.
The one thing that always impressed me about Rabbi Millen is he took the politics out of the school.
They have a following. Every time they are doing a class or a seminar, there's always a crowd, one of the largest crowds that we get for their teaching.
They're a model of devotion and mutual support.
He told me, if you believe in it, then go with it. And I have followed that all these years.
They're a wonderful couple, warm, gracious, lovely people, and we miss not having her around on a daily basis.
The school had great years under Rabbi Millen, and hopefully with what's going on right now, we'll continue that and even make it even greater.
One of the things that I find amazing is that 15 years after leaving Torah Academy, the Millens are not only still in Columbus, but so actively involved and held in such high esteem. And what's the most amazing thing of all is that it has taken this long for us to honor them for all that they have done for Columbus Torah Academy and the Columbus Jewish community.
I have to share with you a short vignette. A few months ago, Rachel and I had brunch with two parents of former CTA students. Each had 3 children who had graduated CTA. I was praising the many accomplishments of the CTA graduates who are rabbis, psychologists, teachers, business people, doctors, lawyers, accountants, and academicians. I was stopped by one of the parents who said, "Rabbi," he said, "the greatest gift CTA gave to my children was to make them mention." Wow. I said, "You hit the nail on the head." Jewish education, worthy of the name, is essentially education of character. That's the job of Jewish education, to produce mention. And this can only be achieved when those in an institution form an integrated team consisting of great administrators, which I was fortunate to have at CTA, people such as Masha Hirschfeld and Patty Sapp, teachers who are devoted to their calling, some who are no longer with us, like Christine Coyne, and others who continue to inspire our students, like Steve Guinan. And of course, the Judaic study teachers, like Rabbi Yosef Hauser, and Rabbi Eliyahu Millen, also known as Rabbi Millen Jr. A dedicated supporting staff, like Norma Whitmire and Laurie Alexander, and the other 3 honorees of this evening. But none of this could have been accomplished without the many supporters of Torah Academy throughout the years, those who have passed on, among them Melvin Schottenstein, Irving Schottenstein, and Irving Baker. And of course, Jerome Schottenstein, who was a prime mover and builder of our high school edifice. His great legacy was carried on by Jay and Jeannie Schottenstein, and now by his grandchildren, Joey and Lindsay. To the CTA presidents with whom I worked, Bob Schottenstein, Phil Wienerman, and Steve Schottenstein. To all the many others who gave of their precious time and financial resources. And finally, of course, to the many parents who entrusted their children to us, and the myriad of our students who bring light to the world. In closing, our bracha to you all is, may you go mechayel el chayel, from strength to strength, to build in the spirit of Hanukkah a community filled with light. May the Almighty continue to extend His bountiful blessings upon you and your families, and may we be zocher to see the Geula Shlema of Klal Yisrael b'mheira b'yameinu amen.
Rabbi and Dr. Millen, once again, congratulations on your well-deserved honor. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to honor you this evening. I would like to remind everyone that there is still time to check your bid or place a new bid on one of our fabulous auction items. The silent auction, which is located in the library, will remain open for 10 minutes after the conclusion of this program. There are a variety of items at all price points available for bid. And there's also a student art auction located in the hallway leading to the lower school. All of these items were created by Torah Academy students under the direction of Columbus Torah Academy art teacher, Amy Nyworth. Thanks to the Silent Auction Committee for their hard work when organizing the auction.
Finally, thank you again to all the sponsors, volunteers, and Torah Academy staff who worked on various aspects of the scholarship dinner. A special thank you to Shari Herzagi for all the work she pours into tonight's gala. Thank you to Stuart Pollock for providing the photo booth, and to Liz and Jeremy Kaler for once again creating the wonderful honoree video. Before we conclude, we must remember that although we stand here in America strong and free, our brothers and sisters in Israel and around the world are facing unspeakable acts of terrorism and anti-Semitism. Let us all join in with Cantor Jeff Siegel to sing the Star-Spangled Banner and the Hatikva in solidarity.
Please rise. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight are the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Lord, believe of any nefesh Yehudi Omiya Ufatei Mizrach Kadima Ayin Letzion Sophia Od lov tikvatenu Hatikva b'shnot apayim Li'otam chavshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim Li'otam chavshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim.
Thank you, Cantor Siegel. Desserts will now be served in the lower school library and in the lobby. Shalom and have a great rest of the evening.